We welcome you back in live on the Long Island Sports Network for this varsity contest between the Connetquot Sayville T-Birds on your screen right now and the Smithtown Hauppauge Bulls. Both teams won their season opener. Connetquot Sayville jumped out to a 5-0 lead over Ward Melville, had to fight back in the third period. A late push from the Patriots, 3 goals there. Made that scoreline a little bit more interesting at a 7-3 finish than it started, and perhaps than maybe Connetquot Sayville deserved. Meanwhile, Smithtown, a big win over the West Islip Lions in their season opener. 5 power play goals and as many attempts. They've got a lethal, well-oiled machine. A pair of power play strikes for both Max Campo and Ray Sherwood there. So got some contributions from all over the ice in that victory. And they'll look for the same here tonight. Aiden Halliday back in goal for Smithtown Hauppauge, allowed just 1 goal to the Lions in the season opener. Meanwhile, at the other end, looks to be Richie Westhoff that's getting the start, getting his first look in varsity action. Home team, Connetquot Sayville in the whites, the Road Blues. Meanwhile, for Smithtown Hauppauge, it's a face-off win at center for Gavin Barham. And we're underway with Smithtown Hauppauge getting the first possession. Barham the move around, onto the attack. Barham looking for the deflection back door. Cannellupo was there, but just missed with the swipe of the stick. Move forward by Logan Kyle. Kyle takes a check to the boards, lost the puck in that process. Glove down at the blue line, just held in by the effort there by Joseph Villani. Wrapped around into the corner, flagged down by Andrew Snyder. Snyder looking for a lane in front, no go. Back up top to Villani, that's blocked. Glove down by Logan Booth. Booth sends into the fray, Kyle fires. Nice save by Holiday. He needed to get to that one. Early good stop for the goaltender. Back to the other end. There's a save. Fumbled by Westhoff, but able to get on top of the rebound. Take a look at this effort at the other end of the ice. Logan Booth gloved it down. Didn't really find much to get towards the net, but then left it there to Kyle. He got a quick shot off, and it was a nice save by Aiden Halliday. A necessary stop early on in this contest. This T-Birds team has a lot of speed. They can really make you have some headaches on the back end here as Alex Barilski tries to organize a move forward. Can't find Wagner on the right wing, so possession given up to Smithtown Hauppauge. Long range effort, gloved down by Richie Westhoff, and he'll get a face-off over to the left side. Westhoff making his varsity debut, the senior handful of games with the JV team last season. Forming a tandem here with Alex Clark. Clark gave up 3 goals in the third period, but otherwise very strong in the opening victory for Connetquot Sayville. Effort from the blue line, that ticked off a stick in front and wide. Connor Dubois sent it towards the target. Delayed penalty coming up here, and now play whistle dead. With a check in the corner that caught the eye of the officials. And a player heading off here for Connetquot Sayville. It's Barilski getting called for the infraction. And early on, it's a chance for Smithtown Hauppauge. Worth mentioning again that they went a perfect 5-for-5 against West Islip on the man advantage, and they get an early opportunity here. Puck directed to the far side. The joust for the puck. It belongs to Connetquot Sayville. Flip clear by Gavin Beisel. RJ Pfister organizes this with Barham. Sent to the right wing. Dancing around there, Wetzel. David Wetzel takes down low. Gives back up to Cannellupo. Cannellupo playing catch at the point. Moves in, looking for a deflection on the back post. There was a chance there, but missed wide. JP D'Alessandro was there. D'Alessandro trying to feed back across to Cannellupo. That pass misfired. Jackson Cannellupo resets, sends that high over the crossbar. Wetzel can't settle it down on the right wing, so now needing a reset. Do the Bulls. That's taken away by Logan Kyle. Kyle swoops in. Nice poke check by Wetzel, denying the rush on goal shorthanded. He hands it up to Jackson Connetquot. He drags around, takes out in front. It's still loose. The effort in close is blocked away. Josh King got in the lane. Setting up the cycle. Here's Connetquot. Connetquot back out in front. The effort goes off the post. It was a chance for Brendan Landrigan, but he couldn't get it on target. Reset now. 40 seconds on the power play. Pfister to Connetquot. At the face-off dot, takes it up top. Into the high slot, long range shot, pad stop from Westhoff, still loose. Now give it over to the right wing. Try to set it up again. This comes through everyone and back out to neutral ice. T-Birds doing a good job of keeping everything in the perimeter. As this dumped in, the second unit racing over the boards for the Bulls, and it pays off. They move inside, working with it. Beltrani trying to get it out in front. It's spilled by Westhoff. Back over to the near side boards. Logan Booth's stick goes flying as the puck holds up, and the penalty expires. Puck does stay in. A bouncing puck that just goes wide. Deep breath for Connetquot Sayville. They take an early penalty, but the first failed power play attempt of the season for the Smithtown Hauppauge Bulls. They're a lowly 5 for 6 now as the puck is moved out in front. A shot between the legs sent on goal by Michael Arnone, but somehow didn't find the back of the net. Andre McGrane fires one that's blocked, fired down the ice by the Connetquot Sayville T-Birds. They needed the break. It is an icing call, but they won't mind it too much there. They catch a breather as the Bulls are buzzing here just under 5 minutes in. Just joining us here, Ian Binky with you on the Long Island Sports Network. 1-0 Bulls against the 1-0 T-Birds. For the face-off win, RJ Pfister, or that's Power sending it around. Blowing a tire behind the goal, quickly back to his feet, Dean Falcone. Sent out in front, trying to pound it away was Barilski, able to do it now down the ice. Another icing call against the T-Birds. T-Birds got to be careful playing this kind of game. Just clearing their lines, happy to take the icing calls. They are a team that plays extremely well in transition, especially when that top line is out there. But playing this kind of game with the Bulls, they will wear you down. Good tie-up at the draw, though. Villani comes in, helps the T-Birds take it clear, at least trying to, but now the misdirection sent out to the far side. Attempted pass was in the skates of Nick Theodolu. Glove down at the blue line for Connetquot Sayville, stick along. Dean Falcone sends in here from the wrong side of center, though. A little bit of a mistake from the young blue liner. That is offside, or rather, pardon, an icing call assessed against Dean Falcone, Jr., who scored in his varsity debut last season. Now getting a full-time look here on the top squad for Smithtown Hauppauge. Top line back out for Connetquot Sayville. Barilski sends on goal. The deflection try from Snyder, just couldn't get the right angle on it. Kyle into the scrum now, trying to get it out of there. Logan Booth has it. Booth back to Snyder, looking for some room there. Nothing found up against the strong defensive play of Ray Sherwood. Good play, though, by King, keeps it in. Only for a second, though, Barilski needing the reset. Long-range effort towards Aiden Halliday. Sticks it to his blue line teammate. Move organized up the left wing for Smithtown Hauppauge. D'Alessandro, nice direct onwards. Bulls move inside. Here's a shot that goes off the end boards. Misfired off the end of the stick blade. Stays into the corner. Logan Kyle trying to get it clear for Connetquot Sayville. Goes further along to Josh King. That is directed offside. Delayed offside call, but now Logan Kyle picks it up for the T-Birds. Flip pass was out of the reach of Andrew Snyder. T-Birds thought about going for a change. Could do so now as they have possession in their own end, but they keep the top line out there. Snyder dumps in. Now they'll head off for a fresh pair of skaters. Or fresh group of skaters, pardon. Aggressive play for the T-Birds, trying to force the turnover. Bulls evade the checks. Gavin Barrow moves inside, tried to pick out the top corner and missed. But puck does stay in the attacking zone. Nice move around at the blue line. Dancing in there, David Wetzel. His shot misses off the glass. Comes back over to Wetzel, far side point. Back towards the near side. D'Alessandro couldn't get to that pass. Attempted clear by Ethan Bourdais, no good. Stays inside, but the trapper covers up that puck. The trapper of Richie Westhoff. Westhoff opposed by Aiden Halliday, strong goaltender for the Smithtown Hauppauge Bulls. Only gave up 3 goals in the season opener. Rather, Park only gave up 1 goal. Looking for more of the same here tonight. Perhaps even do himself one better. Jackson Cantalupo from the left wing has it poked off of his stick. Race for the loose puck. Some reinforcements arrive with David Wetzel. Wetzel moves inside, was trying to move to the slot, had it taken away from Alex Barilski, clears for the T-Birds. Bourdais kept that skate on side, but not able to do anything with it. Comes back forward now with Falcone. Looking to the near side, they score! Outstanding setup, puts the Bulls on the board first. He created that move with an outstanding play down low. Just the no-look pass of all things to Gavin Barham. The creativity shining through for Smithtown Hauppauge. They take the early 1-0 lead. The goal goes to Gavin Barham from RJ Pfister. So Pfister was the one that carried the puck into the attacking zone and delivered that no-look pass. A thing of beauty as this goes for icing against Smithtown Hauppauge. A chance to respond for the T-Birds here, but that no-look pass from Pfister was something that he's going to save for his end-of-season highlight reel. Just the instincts to figure that Barham was working with him on the near side and find him tape to tape. Eyes in the back of his head, even through the helmet. Esposito fires a shot that just misses high over the glove and over the crossbar. Halliday not troubled by that one. Logan Kyle into the corner. Looking for some help there. None found for the T-Birds. It's taken clear on the near side by Braden Beltrani. Beltrani looking to the middle. The stick of the defender arrived just in time. That was Snyder. Comes back behind Snyder now with a chance to move clear perhaps. And he's able to do it on the near side. Power needing to race to it. No icing called. Connor Dubois on the far side, organizing the rush now for the Smithtown Hauppauge Bulls. Beltrani just catching a check in the middle of the ice. Poke check applied by the defender in Esposito. Denies the rush for the Bulls. Now comes forward with Logan Kyle. Kyle spins, hands off to Logan Booth. Booth into the corner, sends even further along to Snyder. Andrew Snyder thought about giving it to Petrie, but cut off by Booth. Back low to Snyder. Up top to Petrie. Mason Petrie tried a shot that blocked by Connor Dubois, playing without a stick. Now he goes back behind his net to fetch it as the Bulls move forward. Dump this in for a line change. Under 6 minutes to go in period 1. Villani trying to organize this on the near side. Massey trying that move on the near side along with Hall. Hall couldn't get it by the blue line. So it's bumped back in by Smithtown Hauppauge. Bulls can't hold in likewise. Ray Sherwood now from the center ice rinks logo. Dumps in, he finishes his shift off with a flourish. Puck stays down behind the goal line for Connetquot Sayville. Got to move the length of the ice with it now with Hall. Hall looking for Beisel in the middle. Nothing doing. And it's flipped back into the attacking end by the Bulls. Doesn't stay there for long. It finds a stick on the far side of an attacker for Connetquot Sayville, but they can't move down the ice. Good forechecking applied by Smithtown Hauppauge, making life difficult for the T-Birds to clear. Puck to the far side here, winning the race, Andrew Snyder. Trying to make the most of it, and he does. A penalty called as he's tripped up. It's David Wetzel head into the box. He has found some success tonight with some great plays at the blue line, generating offensive chances as well. Lone goal so far to Gavin Barham for the Bulls, but now the T-Birds a chance to respond. They win the face-off, set it up near side point now with Joseph Villani. Villani, long-range shot, blocker stop by Aiden Halliday. Pass looking into the slot to Booth, taken away. Thinking about a 2-on-2 rush where the Bulls, but instead dump in. Takes a nice bounce to D'Alessandro. Short-handed looking down low, but now he coughs it up and lets the T-Birds take it as the Bulls reset on defense. Logan Booth into the attacking end for the T-Birds. Connetquot went 1 for 3 on the power play against Ward Melville. Kyle back to the far side. Nice glove save for Aiden Halliday. It was a chance there on the far side for Ethan Burdett. He does have a nice shot. Burdett, one of the blue liners that has an offensive attacking mindset. In fact, Burdett last season can play really both. Offense and defense, playing the blue line point a la early Alex Ovechkin on the power play there. That good shot, though, thwarted by Halliday as the Bulls clear off the faceoff. Wagner knocks this attempted clear down, now has it in deep. Paul Wagner looking out in front, nobody there as the pass goes wide. Villani from the blue line forcing this puck in deep, gets it back to Paul Wagner. He sends into the corner. Bulls, though, able to get to that puck and clear it to Alex Barilski at center. 35 seconds to go on the penalty. David Wetzel for tripping. Westhoff left this behind the goal, turned over. There's a chance, stick save off the chance for Barham, looking for the short-handed goal. The stick flashed out at the last second as this attempted dump in just misses the top of the glass and finds its way out of play. Still 15 seconds to go on the power play. This faceoff comes to center ice. And it's a faceoff win for Smithtown Hauppauge. Taken back by Andre McGrane. Bulls buying time, waiting for Wetzel to be set free. And the backup goaltender there, and Jack Pring opens the door. We're back to five-a-side hockey. With that, the Bulls set things up as Brendan Power goes off the far side dasher boards. Back down low with 2:25 to go in the first. So the one goal on the board, but Max Campo has it out in front, and he scores! Max Campo doubles the lead, and the Bulls are cruising. Campo just noticed that big open spot in the middle of the ice, skated right there, and at that point he was 1-on-0 against the goaltender in Westhoff, left helpless. His defense hung him out to dry. Max Campo now leads the team with 3 goals. He got 2 power play strikes in the season opener. Now this one at 5-on-5. Cross-ice feed here, looking for a tap-in near side. Not on the same page were the Bulls. We're into the final 2 of period 1. Brendan Landrigan sends on goal. Nice save by Westhoff. That puck pinballing in the slot off the skates of Jackson Cantalupo to a man on the far side. Another chance here, a pad stop by Richie Westhoff, and this one all the way clear. Theodolu Feeds this to Burdett. Ethan Burdett trying to get it back to Theodolu. A slick pass, but couldn't get it to his intended receiver. Now Connetquot on the counterattack. Ropes that one high. Enough mustard on it to come back out to Wagner, but miscommunication on the move forward. The stick handling it drew Ethan Burdett offside. Wagner trying to advance on the attack. Appreciate you sticking with us here on your Wednesday evening. Action drawing to a close here at the conclusion of this one on the Long Island Sports Network, but more action all season long in the Suffolk County High School Hockey League and beyond. College club hockey firmly in action now. Coverage of any New York area team that tickles your fancy. Now with the addition of Columbia on the Long Island Sports Network. The Lions having their games broadcasted live here as well. Smithtown Hauppauge trying to organize one last rush here. RJ Pfister flips into the attacking end, trying the lead pass to Arnone, but Arnone beaten to that puck by the defender Villani. Big check on the far side. Gives the puck for a moment over to the T-Birds, but they turn it back over, and the Bulls make them pay. And how about that one? Just sticking with the play. Immediately getting that puck on a team. Michael Wagner, the one-time attempt, tickles the twine in behind Richie Westhoff. Makes it now a 3-0 hockey game here. Logan Kyle trying for a strike before the end of the period. Aiden Halliday flexes out the pad. Might have been going wide, but he didn't want to take any chances. As the Bulls get possession, one last long-range pass looking to D'Alessandro. Instead finds Campo. D'Alessandro has to hurry, but can't get a shot off before the period comes to a close. An outstanding one for Smithtown Hauppauge. They lead this one 3-0 on the Long Island Sports Network. Ready to go for the second period here on the Long Island Sports Network between the Bulls and the T-Birds. A 3-0 lead for Smithtown Hauppauge after one. They immediately look for more. What a save by Richie Westhoff at the back post. He goes full stretch, take one away from D'Alessandro streaking in. Here's an effort from the point that is stopped. But all that would have been for naught had it not been for this 10-beller from Richie Westhoff. Just taken inside, poked back for the one-timer on a tee to D'Alessandro, but the high effort save from Richie Westhoff slammed the door. They're gonna need more of that from Westhoff as this game goes on. Another long-range effort that he pokes to the side. Reorganized now by the Bulls in the attacking zone. Shane Reedy can't hold it in. So it's raced down the ice by Connetquot Sayville. Looping puck nearly sits at the back post, but it just trickles wide, and Halliday didn't have to make a save. Sticks in the attacking zone for a moment, but now the Bulls race forward. But caught offside. Reedy couldn't slam on the brakes to allow his teammate to hold up, or vice versa. So a whistle a minute in here in a 3-0 hockey game. Landrigan in to take this face-off against Ethan Burdett. Burdett gets possession, but Landrigan swoops inside. Landrigan just had it knocked away the last second with a poke check by Burdett. Taken back by the Bulls. Looking to that near side. It's poked away by the play of Joseph Alani. Good instincts, knowing that the player was right there, and Gavin Barrow. Wetzel back up top, resets, feeds across into the face-off dot. There's a shot that kissed the outside of the post. Stays wide off the shot from Cantalupo. He forces the reset, comes back up top to Wetzel. Wetzel saves, rebound nearly sat for Barham. The backhander fed towards the middle. Cantalupo wasn't ready for it. Biscuit comes back up top. There's a shot, blocker stop from Westhoff. And now fired clear by Connetquot Sayville. They were bending but did not break. Still really looking for that first counterattack effort. They haven't gotten one as RJ Pfister carries it inside. Strong puck skills, delay penalty coming. Wetzel fires, blocker stop. It stays in though, goalie pulled 6-on-5 for the moment. As puck stays in the possession of D'Alessandro, we keep things rolling, but now it's touched up by Villani, and the Bulls head back to the power play. Barilski back to the box for the second time tonight. Yes, it is Barilski, and it's a cross check. It has him sitting for 2. And the second opportunity tonight for Smithtown Hauppauge. 0 for 1 after starting 5 for 5 against West Islip. They win the draw, immediately set it up. Dubois. Back into the corner, now the blue liner gets it back. Dubois sets up for the one-timer. That goes off the glass. Dubois resets up top. Plays catch with Reedy. Reedy back into the slot, swing and a miss for Max Campo. Set up to perfection, but he couldn't get the shot on. It's reset now with Reedy. Set on, there's a shot saved. Campo was trying to race into it, but it was sent down past the reach of Ray Sherwood as well. So the clock continues to tick here as Halliday resets from out of his own goal crease. This is the most prolific power play unit for the Bulls, the one with both Campo and Sherwood. Beltrani into the corner here, trying to hold the puck in. Board battle as they're harassing Joseph Villani on the far side boards. Taken free by Connetquot Sayville, trying the counterattack. Logan Booth held up, draws the penalty as he was in alone on the goaltender. If he could gotten around the play, but instead he was held up by Ray Sherwood. That's a penalty that I'm sure he doesn't really mind taking. So we have 4-on-4 hockey now for the next 47 seconds, then an abbreviated power play for Connetquot Sayville. The Bulls win the face-off in their own end. Connor Dubois holds up, now finds Dean Falcone in the middle. Falcone on the left wing. Takes this inside, the drop pass to Pfister. Pfister's effort meets the blocker of Westhoff. He's had a lot of great saves tonight. That's another one. Now a chance to move forward for Logan Keel. Keel had it poked away from him. Now reorganizing with RJ Pfister are the Bulls. Taking it inside quickly. The drop pass to D'Alessandro. His effort is blocked by Esposito. Stays in for a moment, but now knocked away. The T-Birds try to rush up the ice. Keel's pass is blocked away. Final seconds tick away on the initial penalty. Now it's a power play for Connetquot Sayville. Booth's pass into the middle was knocked aside, but it does stay in. Good effort on the far side boards. It's walked inside. The shot shrugged away. Now gloved down by Keel. Minute to go on the man advantage. Keel tries to buy some space. Looks for time as well. Feeds to Villani. Just kept that in on the stripe. Long shot, still loose, they score! Tapped in at the back post, and the T-Birds are on the board. Great work by Connetquot Sayville, just working that puck around, keeping the defenders on their heels. Finally, they wear it down. The initial shot stopped by Aiden Halliday and then poked in. It's Logan Booth who was parked there at the side of the net, able to seize the day on that opportunity and poke it in. And for Booth, that is his second goal of the season, first on the power play, as the T-Birds immediately push for one more. Bulls able to clear this out, forcing King to wheel back in his own end to play it. Can't get it out of there. Jackson Cantalupo for Smithtown Hauppauge. His pass comes all the way up top to Power. Power shot is kicked away by Logan Booth. Taking clear for Connetquot Sayville. That's moved down the ice now by Trevor Rodiker. Moved inside now. King trying to get the rebound there after the shot was sticked aside by Aiden Halliday. Long lead pass, takes a deflection, allows Gavin Barham to pick it up. Barham's initial effort stopped by King. Now it's settled down by Brady Hall. Hall, one of the returners for Connetquot Sayville, leads this pass a little bit too far to the intended receiver, Rodiker. Barham got the opening salvo. Now moves into Landrigan. Landrigan's shot knocked away by the goaltender Westhoff. Another great save there, keeping his team in this one. Power. Pass too hot to handle for Brendan Landrigan. Cleared out by Connetquot Sayville. Loose puck racing forward is Booth. He can't get there. Reset now by the Bulls in their own end. Cantalupo pass too far behind RJ Pfister, needing the reset. Shrugs off the stick check of Rodiker. Now move forward by Cantalupo. Drags around Cantalupo. The drop pass to Landrigan. He fires wide. A little bit of a sandwich there on the near side with the Connetquot Sayville player Massey outnumbered, but he's able to shrug both guys off. Now Paul Wagner takes clear for the T-Birds. Chip and chase. Comes in down low. He can't win the race to it. But play continues in the attacking end for Connetquot Sayville for a few moments before the Bulls able to clear. Villani back on the near side for Connetquot Sayville. Dumps this in and allows the T-Birds to go for a defensive unit change. Pfister sends his man down to the ice. Creates some space now for the Bulls. Pfister rips for a shot. D'Alessandro got the deflection, but it goes high and wide. Used his stick as a ramp to miss the net. David Wetzel finds time, rips high. Big bounce falls to Connetquot Sayville now. Trying to move around Ethan Burdett. Ran into a brick wall there at the blue line. That standing in his way was Brendan Power. Power from behind his own goal. Just found enough of a window there to move clear. Now Landrigan into the middle, fires just wide. Nice move in by Brendan Landrigan. Didn't seem to be too much space there, but he made the most out of it. Mason Petrie from behind his own goal, trying to move clear, can't do it. Back up top to Wetzel for Smithtown Hauppauge. He tries a shot that's blocked. Still loose after it was knocked free by Theo Tanzi. Stays in here for the Bulls. Swooping down low. Tanzi throws the body around, denies the move around him. Puck held up now on the near side half wall. Campo back out to the middle, and the one-timer for Barrow missed. Bulls need a reset. Dubois moves in, his team in the middle of a change. The drop pass to Brendan Landrigan. Landrigan back across to Campo, he scores! The one-timer works to perfection, the lead back to 3. Landrigan just took this in, didn't find too much there. Actually, that was Dubois. Then he moved it to Landrigan and found Max Campo waiting for it, and the one-timer slapper, his second goal of the game, makes it 4-1 for the Smithtown Hauppauge Bulls. Braden Beltrani off the face-off. His shot saved by Richie Westhoff. Long pass looking to the middle. Keel couldn't flag it down. Flipped into the corner now for Smithtown Hauppauge that met the stick of Westhoff. But Beltrani gloves down on the far side, keeps it alive. Ray Sherwood just couldn't hold that puck in. Happy to flip in now and try to get it back again. Logan Booth kicks this to himself. Poke back free now to McGray. Michael Arnone flipping to the near side. Nobody there in blue. So Logan Booth on the clear. Takes a check as he's knocked down. And Logan Keel in ahead of that one. Called for offside. Just got a little overzealous there. And part of that's just trying to create something when you haven't had a whole lot to do in this hockey game. The T-Birds have been playing with their backs up against their own goal for most of this contest. Keel finally found a chance to move forward, but got a little bit too excited and in ahead of the puck. T-Birds able to move this one inside this time, but Rodecker had the move denied. Bulls wait for some help here. Deflected away off the stick of the man waiting in the neutral zone. Josh King sends back in, if only for a few moments. Villani from his own end, back to King. Looking to Hall. Hall beaten to that puck, but reinforcements arrive quickly with Gavin Beisel. Beisel can't keep that puck in. Then back now to the Smithtown Hauppauge Bulls. That whistled down after the shot came from the near side. Innocently enough, gloved by Westhoff. Shot looked to be from John Avalonitis, one of his first shots on goal in this game. Bulls win this face-off, comes back to Pfister, set up to Gavin Barham. The one-timer from Cannellupo misfired. Taken back, Cannellupo's second effort scores! Make it 5-1 after Cannellupo finds the back of the net. If at first you don't succeed, try again. He missed on the first one-time opportunity, but he wanted a second go at it, and the second time he was able to get more mustard on it and send it past the glove and into the top corner. The Bulls working now with a 4-goal lead. They're not happy. They want more. Barham saw the door close quickly after the recovery from Villani. It's scooped up now by Massey trying to take it clear. Massey organizing this. Villani flipped that one up. This is the goal high. Comes back out in front. Swing and a miss from Wagner. It's still loose out there. Villani swiping at it. And now the Bulls take it clear. And it was a big chance for the T-Birds to get one back, but now Gavin Barham. The drop to Landrigan. He rings the pipe and out of play. Off the face-off win, the T-Birds take it forward with Logan Booth. Booth thinking about the wraparound. That closed off, but drops back to Logan Keel. Keel spins around, looks for space. His opposite number 91 strips it away. As now the lead pass comes down to Campo. Led him a bit too far, and it does go down as icing. .3:15 to go in the second period. Now a 5-1 Smithtown Hauppauge lead, their largest lead of the night. Logan Keel trying to mount a response for Connetquot Sayville. Bested at the dot by Shane Reedy, but the speed of Booth gets it back in the corner. It's pressed to the glass. They were trying to get it back out in the middle. Kick free of the scrum by the Bulls. D'Alessandro leading the charge forward. Comes back to Max Campo, right wing. Campo trying to stop on the dime, but it was poked away by Josh King into the corner. Working with it now, Keel, 1-on-2, but he likes those odds. Keel was outmatched there, though, as he's forced into a turnover. Shane Reedy now far side. Drops back to D'Alessandro. He rips for a shot. Glove save Westhoff, and he had to jump on top of that because he spilled the rebound, and D'Alessandro wanted to clean up the scraps. JP D'Alessandro has had some really nice plays tonight. So far, not yet awarded with one of the 5 goals so far for Smithtown Hauppauge. It's 2 for Campo, Barham, Cannellupo, and Wagner each chipping in with one of their own. Brendan Landrigan, meanwhile, a pair of apples on the night. He's keeping the doctor away for a good while. McGrane up top from the point, save, rebound, kicked away by Westhoff. Needed to get that free. Here's a shot from the point, missing wide. McGrane, friendly fire off of a man in front. That was Michael Wagner. Wagner able to get back to this. Pressed to the glass by Bizel. Long shot from the point is wide as we're under 2 to go in the second. McGrane. Lead pass far side to Beltrani. Back into Wagner. That goes off the pads, then into the glove of Richie Westhoff. T-Birds are looking for a goal here at the end of the second period. They gotta go the length of the ice to get it. That would be their best chance to generate momentum in their favor. Puck bobble at the blue line by RJ Pfister, forcing the reset in his own zone. Shrugged off the stick check there, now moves it over to Cannellupo. Jackson Cannellupo trying to undress his defender. He wraps around down low, sends back out in front. Can't find a receiver for the pass, except for David Wetzel in neutral. He shifts it back into drive. David Wetzel into the middle, one-timer for Landrigan, just missed. Cannellupo back to the near side, back across, great setup, and it had the goaltender scrambling, but Landrigan couldn't get it on target. Reset to Wetzel, under a minute. Looking for the deflection from Cannellupo, didn't get it. This top line generating chance after chance. Poke back to Wetzel. Great puck skills from him. He's able to move it in on goal. Looking to pick out top corner, missed wide. Another bobble by Pfister. Needs the reset, but it's poked away. Burdett moving in, under 30 seconds to go. And his shot is blocked away by Aiden Halliday. Comes back in. Wagner's shot shrugged aside. Ice tilted back in the other direction. Pass to Massey, goes off the skate of Wagner, who was skating over towards the far side post. If his stick is on the ice, that's another one for Connetquot Sayville, getting it back to a 3-goal game. Tough break because Wagner was in the right place at the right time. He just wasn't ready for the puck to find him. Puck comes to the corner, knocked down the ice. Could be a chance here perhaps, but the puck taken away by Westhoff, and that's how the second comes to a close. It's a 4-goal lead for Connetquot Sayville to overcome here. The Bulls taking it to them through 30. We'll see if the T-Birds can mount a response in the final 15 when we come back. This is the Suffolk County High School Hockey League on the Long Island Sports Network. The T-Birds need 4 to tie, 5 to win. All that while holding off Smithtown Hauppauge off the scoreboard. That's easier said than done. The Bulls have struck for 5 goals in the first 2 periods. They're not going to take the foot off the gas because they know their best offense, or best defense sometimes, is sustained offense. Landrigan moving this for Connetquot. You see it right here. Jackson Connetquot rips and scores. Connetquot's second goal of the night stretches the lead out even further. It's 6-1. You see it right there. I mean, it wasn't even much really developing there. Barilski was trying to get back over to cover him, but it gave him enough time and space to fire that one right by Richie Westhoff, who was left helpless other than trying to fling out the glove at the last instant. Bulls go right back on the offensive. Kicked out towards the middle by the Connetquot Sayville defense, and now taken clear by Logan Booth. Booth slams on the break, sets up Keel. Drop pass back to him, now back to Logan Keel. Taken away. Now the Bulls move back on the offense. Looking for Barham that time, led him a bit too far. Comes back to Connetquot, looking to Landrigan. Landrigan rips one off the pipe. Brennan Landrigan has had so many chances to score, but so far he's had to settle for a group of assists. Connetquot sets back up and now dumped in as the Bulls keep the skaters fresh here in the third period. Early stages of it, but already seen a goal. That by Jackson Connetquot, his second goal of the game, just as he gained the attacking end. Bad bounce for Connetquot Sayville, trying to go back behind the goal, but instead it's stuck on the netting on the near side, forcing the cover up from Richie Westhoff. JP D'Alessandro helps the face-off win. The puck comes out in front, and they score. Toss the hats for Max Campo. He's got 3, and it's now 7-1. D'Alessandro came back out up to the point, and Campo again just left completely unattended in front of goal. Got a stick out in front of it, and they could count on his fingers. 1, 2, 3. That's how many goals he has tonight, and it stretches out the lead to 6 for the Smithtown Hauppauge Bulls, forcing the timeout for Connetquot Sayville. This was not what they had in mind. Starting the third period here, giving up 2 quick goals making that mountain even higher and taller for them to climb as the Bulls look to roll on for their second victory in as many games this season. Look ahead for these two teams in the coming days. Next week, the T-Birds are back in action next Wednesday, October 2nd. That a 7:50 start against Northport Huntington. They take on the Tigers. Meanwhile, for Smithtown Hauppauge, they have to wait until the following Sunday, the 6th, as they try to move to, in all likelihood, try to stay perfect against Middle Country. Season just getting started here in the Suffolk County High School Hockey League, but already some preseason favorites starting to emerge. And the Bulls, so far, even with as many guys as they had graduate and move on, they're still among the league's best. After winning the county championship last year, going all the way to the state finals up in Saugerties, New York. They're staying competitive and among the top teams in the circuit. Nice move at the blue line by JP D'Alessandro, feeding that one towards the goal, poked away by Westhoff. Comes up top to McGrame. His shot misses wide off the end boards. Comes back up top to JP D'Alessandro, now getting some looks up top. Playing exchange, rather, with Power there as he was covering for his blue line teammate. Power now gets a shot poked wide after it bounced off the pad of the goaltender Westhoff. Another effort here, deflection up off the glove, bounced off the stick of Westhoff, then up high. Power mishandles this puck, nearly falls to Wagner, but instead left behind by everyone and directed back out to neutral ice. Ethan Burdett for Connetquot Sayville moves onside. Feeds to the high point to Barilski. Alex Barilski. Looking to Burdett. He had it there, but just mishandled at the last instant. Gaping open goal as Halliday was not ready for the cross-ice feed. But the T-Birds unable to make him pay. Loose puck just covered up by the goaltender Westhoff for good measure here with 11:37 to go. Faceoff is to his left to restart play. It's won by the Bulls. Back to RJ Pfister. Nice move. His shot blocked by traffic in front, but it shattered the stick. The puck goes flying, as does the good part of that shattered stick. It stays in, looking for the one-time setup. Didn't reach the target. Now reset by David Wetzel. Wetzel into the corner. Waits, gives up top to Pfister. Then back, looking for Beltrani. Beltrani got it, then looked for the pass back out in front. Now reset to Braden Beltrani as the stick still being played with at the blue line by Pfister. He gets his attention back to the puck, gloves it down. Wetzel trying to tie his defender up into a pretzel appropriately. But now it comes over to the near side, possessed by Connetquot Sayville, and they clear their lines. But Pfister gets back on the puck. Pfister catches a stick up high, and the T-Birds back to the penalty kill here. Not where they want to be, trailing by 6 with 10:33 to go. It's Barilski, his third trip to the penalty box tonight. This time for a high stick. As Smithtown go back to work on the man advantage. They win the face-off, set it up with Connor Dubois. To the far side, Barham. He and Dubois play catch. Dubois, head fake on the pass. Exchanges the point with Barham as he hands off to Sherwood. Cross ice feed. Off the boards to Dubois. Dubois rips one off the outside of the net. Connetquot trying the between the legs pass. The puck spilled by Westhoff. Got on top of it for a moment. But now gives off to Villani, realizing that his team probably has to make a move shorthanded here. They do, and Halliday snares the long-range effort from the blue liner Villani. Time not on their side, though. Still a minute 23 to go on the penalty kill. Another 10 minutes to go in the third. Goals have to come quickly for the T-Birds. Long shot off the face-off win, sticked aside by Halliday. Logan Booth comes to the near side, met by two Bulls, but gets around both of them. Keeps it down low. Harassed by Ray Sherwood into a turnover. Tripped him up. Sherwood trying to get the penalty call, none coming. Booth trying to move it back out in front. Had a man there. The backhanded effort set wide by Gavin Bizo. Bizo had a great shot, but couldn't get it on target where he wanted it. Now moved back in by the Bulls. Drop pass from Connetquot, and the effort from Landrigan is stopped. Puck held up in the corner here, under 40 to go on the power play. Bulls want to reset here. Comes down to Landrigan in the corner. Trying to feed to the middle, nobody there. It's picked off by Logan Booth. He tries to make some progress right wing, but catches the brunt of the blow from Connor Dubois. Right wing, Barham takes it in. Waits, feeds across looking for the timing play to Landrigan. Didn't pan out. That's sent around the blender by John Avlanitis. Seconds tick away on the power play. Landrigan, one last look, missing on the shot as player jarred free from the penalty box. We're back to five-a-side hockey. Stays in for a moment, but now David Wetzel looking back for it. Thought about getting creative there as the net got dislodged with the pursuit of the puck. And the ruling is it was a T-Bird that did just that. So puck stays in the attacking zone for the Bulls with 8:12 to go. Defensive zone draw taken one by Connetquot. Sayville. Get it out of the scrum in deep, now move clear. Trying to force that one onwards to Andrew Snyder. Took a deflection, no icing. Bulls win the race to the puck, however, take it clear. They immediately turn on the burners, move on offense. This puck jammed inside. There's a pad stop from Westhoff. Attempted clear, optionally, voluntarily taken out of the zone by Pfister. Now RJ Pfister moves it inside himself. That one moving wide, but knocked wide of the target from Westhoff. Josh King. Happy to clear his own zone there. Feeds it in deep as he heads off to the bench. Pfister slows his roll. No particular rush here for Smithtown Hauppauge with the big lead. Wetzel. Nice move in the attacking zone. Knocked down by Keel as he had the passing lane taken away, but then taken right back. There's a shot from the near side. The effort from Falcone missed. Long range effort from Power goes wide. Looking for a deflection, didn't get it. Wetzel can't keep that in. Here's a chance for Keel. He's got a 2-on-1 with Burdett. Feeds it to Burdett. Nice stop by Aiden Halliday, denying that 2-on-1 opportunity. Now the Bulls move forward with it. JP D'Alessandro cuts to his right, fires one. Scooped up as it was skimming off the surface of the ice there. Scooped up by Richie Westhoff. Another nice save for him. So we're past the halfway point of the third. Keel wiped out and then ended up going head first in the boards. Fortunately, he's back to his feet and able to skate full power away. That was scary. Just got his skates crossed up there. Puck stays into the corner. Dubois feeds one on target, but that's blocked in front of goal. Now skated quickly up the other end by Chris Esposito. It's it to Nick Massey. Massey's effort missed wide. Now the Bulls take it down the ice. Drop pass to no one in particular. Nick Massey on it now. Looking to Keel, but the intended pass went behind him. Pinned back in by Smithtown Hauppauge. The attempted forecheck there, making things a little bit more difficult. As JP D'Alessandro nearly turned over there. Max Campo again right in the middle, but it missed him. Now comes free to Logan Keel. Keel trying to move through two Bulls defenders to no avail, and the loose puck is smothered by Aiden Halliday. Busy week ahead in the weekend ahead, I should say, in the Suffolk County High School Hockey League. Taking the day off tomorrow. No games on Tuesday or Thursday. 3 games of freshman and JV action on Friday. Pat Med, Eastport South Manor. In the first matchup, Smithtown Hauppauge Red and East Islip freshmen start off the night as this puck sent wide. And then the JV highlight is East Islip Kings Park Comac. That should be an interesting game. That gets underway late. 10-10 start on your Friday night. Saturday gives the spotlight to the developmental and freshman teams. And Sunday back with 2 games of action. St. Anthony and Smithtown Hauppauge JV square off. Then Sachem and East Islip on Sunday night. As always, every game broadcasted live on the Long Island Sports Network. If you miss anything, stay tuned to the LI Sports Network socials, wherever you get your social media information. Instagram, X, what have you, Facebook. You look for us, we're there. Dubois moves inside for Smithtown Hauppauge, tries the shot. That's stopped by Westhoff on the near side post. Beltrani comes back up top. There's a long-range effort by Sherwood. Might have been going high, but knocked wide by Westhoff for good measure. Back over to Dubois. Blocker stop Westhoff. Overcommittal from the defender. That was Cannellupo. There's a shot from the far side. Not much on it from Theo Tanzi. Knocked aside for good measure by Halliday. Long cross-ice feed to Jackson Cannellupo, sitting on 2 goals. That shot missing wide on the glove side. Landrigan. Look at the Cannellupo. Timing play was not there. But you like where the head is at for Brendan Landrigan. RJ Pfister keeps it in. Looks for Landrigan on the doorstep again. Just missed him. Landrigan just sitting out in front of goal. They're trying to get the puck to him. He wants to join the goal-scoring party here with a 7-1 lead. Under 3 minutes to go as this one steered clear. Hopkins guided it clear for the Connetquot Sayville T-Birds, and Tyler Hopkins gets off to the bench. Meanwhile, here at the other end, a turnover, and they score. Nick Theodolu gets his first goal with the varsity squad, cuts the deficit to 5. Just forcing the issue there on the forecheck, and you never know what can happen. The defender lost the puck in his skates, turned over on a silver platter to Nick Theodolu. All he had to do was get it on target pretty much, and Halliday overcommitted, gave him the the near side wide open. Puts the T-Birds back on the board here at 7-2. Puck sticking on the far side as whistle blown, and ruling is that it left the surface of play. Might have grazed off the netting there on the far side. It went off of a bull as well. So neutral zone face-off gets us started again with 2:20 left. Ethan Burdett. Nice stick handling, moves into the middle, tries a shot, glove save, Halliday. Wanted to limit the damage there. It's just the 2 goals. He hasn't had a whole lot to do today. That last goal, forget about it. Nobody could have stopped that one. After the turnover happens right in front of your crease. No time at all to recover from the defensive mistake. Aside from that, a strong night, though, despite not having a whole ton of action in front of him. Shane Reedy on the near side. Gotten back, moving towards the point. Playing catch there with Gavin Barham, looking towards the middle. Instead comes up top. There's the effort from Brendan Power. Knocked aside by the stick up at Westhoff. Bad bounce for the Bulls off the far side board. Settles now for the T-Birds. Logan Booth shoved to the boards. And losing his stick in the process was the defender for Connetquot, or rather for Smithtown Hauppauge and Andre McGrane. Battle for the puck on the outside of the goal, knocked away by Smithtown Hauppauge and moves clear. Happy to just run the clock here during the final minute. Through center, Campo drags off to a shot here from Brandon Landrigan, missing high and out of play with 54 ticks left on the big board. As we previewed, the Bulls were not going to take this one easy into the final frame, but the T-Birds weren't going to go down without a fight either. We're seeing both of that here with the Bulls keeping on the attacking pressure, but at the same time, the T-Birds trying to make every chance count for them as Keel takes this in. That one finds its way in between the sealed together pads of Aiden Halliday. If he's a split second faster, that one might bounce out for a rebound, and a juicy one at that, with some help coming from the Logan Booth there. But if he's a bit slower, that one trickles through. But a nice stop from Halliday regardless. Comes back to Villani here. That one knocked away. T-Birds swarming, can't keep it in. And that opens up some room now for Gavin Barham. Barham puts on the brakes, loses it to Villani as we're into the final 20 seconds. Taken inside by Snyder. Snyder's shot misses off the glass. Under 10 seconds to go now. Cantalupo, one last look. Drags around, has it poked away. He spills down, but in the end, it's a 7-2 win for the Smithtown Hauppauge Bulls. They move to a perfect 2-0, and the defending Suffolk County champions keep perfect on the young season. Outstanding performances from all over the ice in this one, but if it weren't for the efforts of Richie Westhoff, it might have been a different story here and a bigger win, but it kept the Bulls in it, kept the Bulls close. Unfortunately, though, the T-Birds offense not enough. We take Thursday off, but a slate of action on your Friday night is where we resume play in the Suffolk County High School Hockey League, as always, live on the Long Island Sports Network. But that wraps things up here on this Wednesday. For the entire Long Island Sports Network staff, my name is Ian Binky. We'll see you next time. Till then, take care and have a good one.